Hello. I hope you can hear me. I have the microphone set up and I live near a busy street, so therefore it might be a little louder than expected. But yes, let me go ahead here and pop open one because I loves me some sparkling water. And if there's no other sparkling water in the world that I would drink, I would absolutely be fine being trapped on a desert island with John Blood sparkling water, the only water bottled and sparkled in, in Pennsylvania. So, Philly, exact. Mm. Oh, that's good. But yes, you're not here to see that. You're here to see what I have to unbox today. Hello, Spiky. Today I'm wearing the Nails or Fuck the Police shirt from Stash Pages. And of course, I got to represent Tiger Driver, my boys over there, my wonderful, wonderful people. But yes, that's not all that I wanted to show you today for this unboxing. Big mail day over the weekend. Gonna start off here with one from Stash Pages. Excuse me. That is the one from Stash Pages. I'm talking about the ones from TeePublic. Now, TeePublic, as I can continuously put over, and you could find some of my early work on there as far as T-shirts go, has a lot of fan-made stuff and a lot of shirts that you kind of wish were still in print from the major companies, but you know, c'est la vie. But I picked up this one. I couldn't resist because I already have a great parody slash homage shirt from the Struggles. It says Struggles every day. But I had to get the Pancras shirt. That's right. Pancras Hybrid Wrestling. It is fantastic. If you love that Shuto style, you'll definitely want to pick that up. If you've really caught the bug from Josh Barnett's Bloodsport or any other promotion of that kind, you definitely want to go and check that out. Just search, wrestling, because the search engine's kind of wonky on TeePublic. And speaking of more of a pure wrestling style, went ahead and picked this one up because, I love the premise of the title. I love the division, and a lot of my favorite matches from the Golden Era were in that division. I'm talking about the Ring of Honor Pure Wrestling t-shirt. Look at that. It's awesome. It's to the point, and it's pure as hell. I mean, look at that. To the point, pure title, wrestling, match style, Ring of Honor, all that. You look like a pro wearing it. So yes, those are the two shirts that I picked up. And now let's get to the nitty gritty, the piece de resistance. I was lucky enough to not be able to sleep on the night that this went up for pre-order, and so I caught up on Target that they had pre-orders available of this. As you can see, I got my box here, and I went ahead and cracked her open just to make sure that they got it right, because that's a big worry of mine whenever doing that. Of course, I went and I had to pick it up because I love collecting figures of the classic wrestlers, the wrestlers who did not get a proper figure, and the fact that we have elite technology that we can bring to life the classic stars of yesteryear. My favorites being Bob Backlund, which is over in the wrestling corner off camera, and in behind this camera, we have Paul Orndorff, we have Mae Young, and they all have their own I give them their own belts. I gave Mae Young the Pure Wrestling title just because she seemed like the kind of person who would come in and fuck shit up. But yes, I went ahead and ordered, because I was going to get two. I was going to get one of this and then one of Ted DiBiase, but I was just unfortunate to not get there in time to grab one. But I was lucky enough to get a Nikolai Volkov. Nikolai Volkov. Here we go. We're going to read this to you. Nikolai Volkov. Titles: the World Tag Team Champion. Memorable moment. Though known throughout his career as a villainous representative of the Soviet Union and as a liberated Lithuanian, Nikolai Volkov became a proud American supporter, shedding the Soviet national anthem for the Star-Spangled Banner. Volkov won over the WWF universe across the country, teaming with hacksaw Jim Duggan. Nikolai fought for freedom wherever he went. That's the explanation on the side of the package, which you can see has this lovely mug on there, on the sides and on the back. But you see, there is dead head, there is money bags, there is Buffalo, and then there is Nikolai Volkov, which we are going to open the package. John Blood, avert your eyes and try to close your ears, because I'm ripping it open. Come on. Okay. So every time I rip it open, I can hear go, oh! Yes. But yes, let's take a look at the features inside this particular elite. Starting off here, we have Nikolai's jacket. Nikolai's jacket. Take a look at that. It's got the plain red flag. It's got the plain red flag and the American flag on it. So no. Oh, fuck me. It's got it on the front too. Remember the red state, as they probably call it, according to this flag. Remember Russia, the red state. Not even country or anything else. But this is pretty funny. Hi, Liam. They took out, I mean, they had it there. I mean, you get the point. But if you're like, yeah. I mean, I understand. It's just so silly to me. Oh man, let me make sure that's it for this one. And one thing I do love about this is like the robes and the jackets and something like that. Like they look pretty fantastic. This looks like a nice satin bomber of America and red. So there's that. Then you have the classic Nikolai Volkov hands. These hands helped swing the sickle and the hammer to win WWF Tag Team Championship gold. The hands as usual. Hannibal's hands, Nikolai's hands. Oh, it's the Rock, holla, or it's a diamond cutter, but we all know what upside down means. There's those. And of course, we got to get the big man himself out of the mold, which is the most challenging part, I find. Little ASMR for you guys. Oh, and the hit comes off. Nostrovia. Okay. So right away, not as heavy as I thought he would be. Usually when they come out with these bulky boys, they are a little weighty. But this Nikolai is pretty freaking tops. Look at that. It's got this, the hippie droopy eyes and stuff like that. And yeah. So there's that. And it comes with hat. And you guessed it, folks. The hat comes with American flag and red. They move my huge finger. Red flag. Just red flag. So let's go ahead and put that on him because he looks cool with it. It's Nikolai. Is this right? I think this is right. I think so. It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. Wait, is this the front and the back? It's hard to tell. I don't know. I have to look up the proper picture for it. But apparently the red flag. Okay, the red flag is supposed to be on this side of his head. Okay, red flag. Red flag, ladies and gentlemen. So there's hit on Nikolai Volkov. Let's put Boomer on him. But I think before we put Boomer on Nikolai, we have to give him a random belt. Because I'm one of those people who just does not like to really put too much of the proper belts onto people. Like, I got Paul Orndorff wearing the Winged Eagle. I got Rocky Johnson wearing the Big Gold. I got Mae Young wearing the Ring of Honor Pure title. I got Kinnikuman Man wearing the Ring of Honor belt. And my personal favorite, I have Macho Man Randy Savage with the IWGP Heavyweight belt. Because, yes. And I think I put the ECW belt, the original, on Minoru Suzuki. So we're going to give Nikolai here the North American Championship. Because you know what? It would look good on him. It would absolutely look good on him. Because that's the kind of heel heat that I want. Plus, he's old school. And I think old school belts are the bomb. And of course, he is too beefy boy of a figure to put this on properly. So we're going to do this the other way. When you can't get a belt to fit around you, whether it be real life or figurine, let's see. Yes, we're going to show that because this video is not made for kids. My videos are not made for the chillins because, I like to fucking swear. I like to just talk the way I talk because that's how the grown-ups talked when I was growing up. So we're going to put this on here and put on this dope-ass bomber. And slide it on. We fix it, though. We fix it. We put on it later. And We move the arms, all that jazz. I'll put it in here so you can see it. I do appreciate the fact that you can close this. You can close this the way that, well, I'm pretty sure I could do this better. Let me do this better for you, Nikolai. There we go. That looks like a kimono. But either way, I think you get the picture. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to put the big hat on him. This is looking better and better as I progress into it. And then we're going to fish in the big belt. Big belt go on the pegs, the peggy things. I'm speaking gibberish, by the way. I don't know Russian. All right, so there we go. It's fastened. And you know what? Because it's heel heat, we are going to put it on we're going to have the belt cover up the other side. And we're going to have him proudly represented as your North American champion, Nikolai Volkov, supporting Red Flag. But yes, I think he looks fantastic. I got to get some more stands to put in. Yeah, it doesn't go around the smooth barely. Thank you, Toad. Yes. So there is your North American champion from Red Flag, Nikolai Volkov. He looks fantastic. I got some more stands coming in to stand up the figures. And let me go ahead and fill you in on some ones that I obtained during my time off. Let me get this properly for you. I was doing some figure photography when I received this, but oh shit, what did I do here? Okay, here we go. So this one was a find. I had to get it because there was a bit of a scare because Dustin Reynolds very misleadingly tweeted, pray for Terry Funk. Like, what the fuck? What are we supposed to think when we see that on fucking Twitter? When it comes to Terry Funk, like, don't fucking scare us like that, Dustin. Jesus. But yes, I obtained this Legends Terry Funk. The poker is around there somewhere. I still got to go ahead and fix that. So yes, I obtained this one, and I gave him a junior heavyweight championship because it looks old school and cool on him. Now you're probably asking, where did I get that particular belt? Well, to answer your question, I got that particular belt from these two that I obtained from a good friend of mine, Mr. Dickie Meyer, wrestler from Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. He was kind enough to give me a couple of Charo Pro figures. What Charo Pro figures, you ask? Well, these belts didn't come with it, by the way. The heavyweight came with, I forget I think I might have just bought it on my own. But he gave me Ultimo and Jushin Thunder Liger, these classic Charo Pro figures. I put the ECW television title on Ultimo, and I put the IWGP heavyweight on Liger. So these beautiful figurines, they don't move. Well, the arms move, and the hips move, and they don't lie. But yes, these figures are added to the collection. I probably have to get a couple of stands for these because they could stand on their own, but it's a lot better if they do. They do it on the thing. And the final figure that I want to show to you, this is one that I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pay the legendary price for it and complete my my checklist of obtaining the bloody figures that I want to get in this series. The series I'm talking about, the Legends of Professional Wrestling from Figures Inc. a long time ago. And this one is the Bloodied Ox Baker. Look at that shit. That is fucking dope. Got the bloody boots and everything here. All over. Even on his butt. Bloody bumps. And you got the ox on the gear. You got the killer mustache. And you got the hand ready to grip. That's all bloodied. And the heart punch, which is the bloody knuckles right there. Yes. But yeah, those are the ones that I obtained. A pretty good, successful haul over the times. And yeah, I got a couple more coming in. I have some AEW figures coming in. Was finally able to get my hands on those. And I basically caved in on paying the price for those. Thank you, Ringside Collectibles. And what the hell else do I have here? I think that's about it. Well, I pre-ordered a Sergeant Slaughter G.I. Joe figure, which has really, really good detail. And then, of course, like shortly after, Sergeant Slaughter shows his ass and becomes a bit of a problem on Twitter. But, you know, it's a good figure. It's mostly the G.I. Joe character, not the fake soldier. But, but yes, so I'm going to go ahead and raise up this Kaniku Man trophy for myself. I've had this for a while. Take a look at that. I love this trophy. Yeah, I have a thought on that, by the way, for collectors. But yes, that is going to do it here today. I'm going to take another drink of my John Blood sparkling water. Because that was a lot of talking. But yes, this tag team trophy. That's right, Knuckle. So yes, we'll go ahead here and end this one. I want to thank you guys for joining us here. We'll be back with another mail day. Also, my head is sweating. Keep an eye out for another reaction video to John Blood opening things. I really need to catch up on those, but I kind of just want to pick the ones that I'm really, really interested in and just post reactions to those. But until then, thank you guys for joining us. Be sure to catch me on Dub 3 every Wednesday and Saturday. That is 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, with Courtney Rush and Big Dog Andrew Everett and Nexus. And we're going to be bringing you some more exciting action from that. Also, for you WFWF fans out there, WFWF is coming back with monthly shows. So starting next month, we will do monthly shows of WFWF. You'll see more original characters. Mix it in with the well-known established names. And yeah, so keep an eye out for that. Until then, thank you so much for joining me. This is Dino Winwood saying I love you. And I'll see you next time. And most importantly, OU818.